Hey cuties, and welcome back to Q Naturally Lovely Q, where everything we do here is all about nails. So guys, I have been searching all over YouTube trying to see if anybody else has tried this. Everybody is doing the lazy girl method. I know Femi Beauty was one of the ones that I kind of first saw doing it, but I have not seen anyone doing it with Build-A-Gel. So y'all know I am into Build-A-Gel here on this channel, and today I am going to show you exactly how to do the lazy girl method with Build-A-Gel. So we're going to head on over to the cutie zone and get this set done, and y'all will see exactly how easy this is going to be. So before we get started, y'all, I have a little bit of nail mail for you guys. I am so excited to get this stuff. I know we always say it's stuff that we need, and sometimes it don't be, but I'm excited to get it anyway. I have some things, that I have here for organization. So it's just a few little things. I got some IBD Build-A-Gel. I got the thermo gel that you guys saw. I got those little mini AB crystals. I got some flame holographic stickers. I got these mixed gem pots. They're not flat backs, so be careful with that. I got this In Hype sculpting gel because I want to sculpt some gel nails for y'all. It came with this cute little pink brush, and I believe I also got that book and inserts, but they were separate. They're not like a dual piece. So I'm just gonna fill this book in with some of my stickers, and then we are gonna get right into creating these lazy girl builder gel nails. Now I know this is not normal for me. You guys are used to me posting every Tuesday. Yes, those are a bunch of pre-recorded videos, but just the other day I was like, you know what, let me see if I could find this, see if somebody else is doing it so I can kind of figure out how to do it. Couldn't find it, so I decided that I wanted to bring this to you guys. Not trying to be the first in anything or anything like that, but it's so many of us that use Build-A-Gel, and I wanted to see if it could be done, and yes, I was able to do it. So that little set, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you all would have seen me post this on Saturday. And I decided, since I was able to do it, let me come on here and show you guys exactly how to do it. Now I'm going to use this UNT peel off base coat because it is the truth. There's a couple things you guys are going to see in this video that's in a pre-recorded video that's not going to air till about November. This UNT peel off base coat is one of them. But in order for me to be able to do this, I had to show it because I have work tomorrow and I cannot show up to work with these nails on. So they have to come off right away. So I put some base and top coat, my Model 1's base and top coat on just as a protective layer on my nails. I put that UNT peel off base on top of that, and I'm just gonna let that dry. How I've been drying it is by using my suction, my nail dust collector, the fan at the bottom. I've been using that to help it dry. Now with that protective layer, I'm not able to see that it is dry, but I kind of like count to about 45 seconds in my head, and that's about good. It's saying to let it dry for 10 minutes, but I don't need all of that. I just need to get this done. So going right into the lazy girl method, I'm using one of my little nail stands and some wall tack. I'm gonna put that nail right on there, and I'm gonna add a slip layer, but I am going to cure that slip layer for 30 seconds. Normally when you guys see me do a set, I don't cure that slip layer. I go right in with my product, but I kind of use that as a base to make sure that there's full coverage when I go in with the rest of the Build-A-Gel. So in doing this lazy girl method with Build-A-Gel, you're basically going to fill in the nail just as you would apply Build-A-Gel to build up a nail or make a nail enhancement, just making sure that there's no air bubbles in there. I'm taking my time and doing this, little by little, popping the air bubbles where I see air bubbles, but the nail is so much smaller because my pinky is so super small on both hands. So I'm just putting it towards the side and then floating it in all the way down the nail. Now you have to be careful when doing this so that way you don't have a ton of product in there and it doesn't seep out. I've noticed when people use polygel, I feel like it's not something that you can get around, but there is seepage of the product. However, I was able to be super cautious and careful and not have this product seep out around the cuticles or under the free edge of the nail and bulk up at the base of the nail. So I'm super proud of myself for being able to do that without having that issue. But I'm just floating that builder gel all the way down, and I decided to use my Mia Secret Cover Blush builder gel to do this builder gel lazy girl method. And it worked out really good. Like, this color is really super cute. I like it. I'm still rocking my little nails right now for the next couple hours before I have to take them off, because this UNT peel off base coat is the truth. These nails are not gonna last any longer than you want it to last. So having a little lamp like this is very handy when it comes to doing this. It's almost like you're doing the après dupe like method when you're putting the nail on, the gel nails on with that base coat gel to cure it to the nail. I was kind of struggling here, but then my brain finally turned on, and you guys will see that in a little bit. But yes, this is basically how you do this. It is super easy and it actually works. So I'm gonna let y'all watch for a little bit, and then I'm gonna pop back in a few seconds. So this is where I got really proud of myself when I noticed there wasn't any spillage at the free edge area. One thing I did notice is that you can run the risk of creating air bubbles in the nail if you're not pressing hard enough. So just be mindful of that. And I guess it was basically the way I was holding it. You guys will see I'm gonna switch that up in a little bit. And I don't apply this peel off base coat to every nail all at once. I take my time and do it one at a time, so that way it can dry and I can have time to do the slip layer and let that cure in the lamp, so that way when it's time for me to build up the nail and apply it, that peel off base coat is all the way dry. Now, with this lazy girl method and using builder gel, again, you have to be super cautious of how much product you're using because of the consistency of this product. It can be a bit intimidating and you can run the risk of spillage, and you do not want this gel to cure on your skin or anywhere that it should not be curing. I made up my mind to make sure that I didn't speed up this video, so that way you guys who do use builder gel and love builder gel, you know, and can't use acrylic for whatever reason, like myself, my asthma, you guys can have the same awesome lazy girl nails that everyone else is having with acrylic and polygel, and you're able to do the same and rock some really pretty nails. Just keep in mind the same techniques as you would build up a normal nail with builder gel, air bubbles, and things like that you keep in mind for, and just take your time with applying the product and not too many big beads, because you're basically putting it like it's a dual form, and it'll compensate. Once you smush the nail down onto your nail, the product is gonna fill those gaps and you're not gonna have to worry about any space. I barely got any air bubbles. Well, looking at it now, I don't have any air bubbles, to be honest with you. Just looking at the nails that I can see through on my thumb, like I can see an area where I smushed it a little bit too hard, but I just basically kept this in mind the entire time. And I'm gonna get smart in a minute, and you guys are gonna see how I flip this lamp around in order to cure it. Now, working with this way of curing it. If you don't have a lamp like this, or you don't have one of the itty bitty Kiara Sky ones, it's gonna be a bit difficult. See, this is where my brain finally started working. I just basically slid my hand in there, got the enhancement on the nail, and just slid my hand back and applied light pressure so as to not cause a bunch of like air pockets and stuff under the nail. So after a full cure this way, because this little mini lamp I got from Five Below, it cures for 45 seconds. I just turn it back on, flip the fingers over so it can get the underside and cure it. I am going to do a full cure on all of my nails for 60 seconds once I've gotten all of the nails on. I am so happy that this worked, you guys, because working with Builder Gel is just such an awesome thing. I absolutely love it. But for people like me who can't really get a good set on their dominant hand because of working with your non-dominant hand, I am right-handed, like this is such a lifesaver, and it makes the enhancement look the bomb because this set came out so cute and I was super proud of myself. I'm so happy that I thought of this and it actually worked. So if anybody out there is a Builder Gel, hard gel lover like me, please try this out. Tag me on my Instagram so I can see what beautiful creations you guys come up with. But I didn't want to inundate you guys with me doing nail after nail. We're just gonna go ahead and skip right on over to the thumb, and then we're gonna get into how I file these Lazy Girl Method Builder Gel nails. I don't do it with my hand file, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do this. Oh, I thought we were skipping to the thumb. I guess I kept 3 nails in at this speed so that way you guys can actually see what I was doing. But what I just put there again was that peel off base coat. So yeah, I left 3 nails in there so you guys can see, and then we're going to jump to the thumb, and then we're going to get to some filing. So before we get to filing, I do want to mention that when applying this to the cuticle, I did press it up to the cuticle, but I pulled the bulk of the product away from it. So that way the cuticle wasn't full of product and it wouldn't adhere to my nail and be kind of like raised up from the cuticle and not look as natural as possible after filing. So be careful not to put too much at the cuticle, just the same as you would do acrylic or poly gel. You want to get thicker near the apex area, but make sure that that cuticle area is nice and flush. At this point, I was really wishing I had one of those Kiara Sky mini lamps. Kiara Sky, if y'all listening and y'all want to send your girl one, I would be more than happy if you guys sent one to me. But I feel like that lamp will be so perfect for doing something like this, because it is essentially, Lazy Girl Method is essentially like doing an apres dupe with product on it instead of just the base coat. So Kiara Sky, if y'all listening, I would love to get a lamp. Like any other enhancement, when it comes to polygel, builder gel, you want to make sure that that tacky layer is gone. I just basically took the same brush after cleaning it off to clean the underside, because again, I do have that peel off base coat on here and I do not want these nails popping off before time. So this is basically how I file this builder gel lazy girl set. I am going to use my hand file the entire time. I file in that cuticle to make it as flush as possible. I went a little too ham on the pinky, but it's okay. I'm just gonna file up the free edge, make sure that shape is there, and my shape was crisp, y'all. Y'all can't tell me my shape wasn't crisp. But I'm just gonna go around the cuticle, make it nice and flush, and then I'm gonna take my buffer and buff over the entire surface of all of these nails in preparation for my nail design, because today I'm going to use foils and that nice little pot of gel that you guys saw I got in my mini haul in the beginning. You guys will see what I'm going to do with those in a second. Now that we are all done, I am going to use my XKJ Star Glue because I'm going to be doing some foils on a couple of these nails, and I am going to add some bling to one of them. You guys saw the little bling pot that I had earlier. They're not flat back, so they were a bit challenging to maneuver, but I was able to do that. I was able to get it done. I like to stick my hand in the lamp for 2 60-second rotations until this Star Glue is clear, and that's when I apply my foils. I remembered at this time, y'all, shiny side up. Since the last time y'all see me use a different set of foil, I was trying to figure out what I was doing wrong, but shiny side up. And whatever areas didn't adhere, I just took my time, went back in and added what was missing to it, and I was able to get this beautiful foil on these nails with success. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get this gel pot open after fixing that one spot that didn't adhere all the way, and I'm gonna apply 2 coats of my Model 1's top coat to all of the nails that I am done with. I'm not gonna be doing anything else but bling to this one finger, and I'll be back. It's looking good already, isn't it, you guys? Like, I am really feeling this. I am so glad that I tried it. It is possible. It was super easy to do. I just took my time. That's one thing I'm learning, to exercise some patience, take my time and not try to rush through a set, give myself enough time to get a set done. I really like how this is looking. Like, these nails are so bomb. I wish I could wear this on a day today at work, but unfortunately the Army don't play that, so it'll be my bare little nubs for the next couple years. And that's if I find a job that, you know, will be cool with me rocking my nails like this. But this set is so pretty. I'm just putting these pieces, it was like some little crushed pieces, some rhinestones, and some other things in there. I'm gonna add my cuticle oil, and look how beautiful this set is gonna look, you guys. I even went outside to take some footage for y'all. Like, this was so cute. I hope y'all try it. I hope you guys, you know, send me any types of DMs on Instagram, tag me in your photos. I enjoy doing this for you guys. If I was the first to do it, yay. If not, y'all know where y'all saw it first. Make sure you let everyone know. And as always, I will most definitely talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.